Hey everybody, it's John from Humor and History. I hope you're all doing well. This is one I wanted to do. It's Billy Joel Turn the Lights Back On. We did a series on Paul McCartney and, well, not Paul McCartney, actually it was the Beatles. And I wanted to do one here for Billy Joel because, well, he and Paul are good friends, but it's also sort of an emergence of artists who haven't really charted, I guess, in a long time or haven't done a lot in terms of music, and they're doing things now. And this one just came out, and I'm quite interested in going over it. Let's take a look.
Please open the door. Nothing is different. We've been here before. Pacing these halls, trying to talk over the silence. And pride sticks out his tongue, laughs at the portrait that we become. Stuck in a frame, unable to change. I was wrong.
All right, first of all, right off the bat, I do notice that all right, Billy's voice really hasn't changed all that much, but it has changed. It's gotten lower in that sense, but you can still obviously tell it's him, and it's a very Billy Joel song, not unlike the last Beatles song that came out. This is interesting.
I'm an edge, but I'm here right now. Though I used to be romantic, I forgot somehow. Time can make you blind, but I see you now. As the lady in the darkness, did I wait too long?
All right, I love that he's able to get that I don't know, that deep tone or emotion, I guess, in his voice, way he's able to get it out, that kind of thing. He's definitely got much lower, and this is really good writing. I'm kind of not quite sure what it's specifically about, whether it's about, hey, I'm writing new material, or because everyone busts on him for not putting out something new. They give him a hard time about it, and he said, I got all this stuff, I just don't have words to it. So it could be that, or it could be about, a woman, which it usually is.
Turn the lights back on. Here, stuck on a hill, outsiders inside the home that we built. The cold settles in, it's been a long winter of indifference. Maybe you love me, maybe you don't. Maybe you learn to, and maybe you won't. You had enough, but I won't give up on you.
Nice.
I'm an ace, but I'm here right now, and I'm trying to find the magic that we lost somehow. Maybe I was blind,
Nice.
but I see you now. As we're laying in the darkness, did I wait too long to turn the lights back on?
So I'm curious, from if you're like most of my audience is from the UK, do you listen to Billy Joel? Is he considered a particular troubadour, or what, I guess, in is he I guess big there? Because I'm always surprised that things just don't translate across, but I guess I shouldn't be. This is the performance at the Grammy Awards. I did want to say that. And I believe this is the first time he played this song, if I'm not mistaken, since 2007. This is his first publicly released song. That's Billy Joel right there, that sound. Nice.
It's late, but I'm here right now. Is there still time for forgiveness?
Can you hear the Ray Charles in his voice? I don't know if you guys are fans of Ray Charles. A lot of people are. But he's got a great... Yeah, that's... Billy Joel loves it. He actually named his daughter Alexa Ray Joel after Ray Charles.
Won't you tell me how? I can't read your mind, but I see you now. As we lay in the darkness, did I wait too long to turn the lights back on? Yes, I'm here right now. Yeah, I'm here right now. I'm looking for forgiveness. I can see as we lay in the darkness, as we lay in the darkness. Did I wait too long to turn the lights back on?
All right. So that was Billy Joel's first song in, well, since 2007. So, just shy of 20 years. So this is I guess that's a big deal. I don't know, I hope to you guys, but to anyone who's a fan of Billy Joel, he kind of does a lot of stuff about Long Island, the New York area, which is not too far away from me. And apparently there was an album called River of Dreams album, and that was his last album that he put out in terms of Billy Joel work, like what we know of as it. He put out an album afterwards that was non-singing. I think it was a classical album. I think, if I'm not mistaken, Paul McCartney did the same thing for a little bit. But he didn't want to write songs anymore. He was okay with the melodies. And somebody got in touch with him. This is the story goes about this song. Someone got in touch with him. It was a fan through like his doctor, and his doctor was like, okay, can you maybe just meet this person? And he thought it was just going to be like a meetup for a fan, because he's got the reputation of being a really nice guy, down-to-earth guy, really caring about his fans. And so they were having like a lunch, and it turns out that this guy is kind of in the music business, but he's like never really reached any kind of peak or anything like that, but I wouldn't say well known by any means. I've never heard of him. And he basically said, you've got to start, you've got to have something. You got to start doing this stuff. And basically, it was, I don't know if I want to say it was an ambush lunch, but basically it said, don't you have anything in the chamber? Don't you have anything ready to go, or that kind of thing? Well, that was about 2 years ago, and this is the song that came out. And it's very Billy Joel, which is wonderful. I can't imagine being psychologically, and this is where I'm coming from for Billy Joel. I've seen some interviews where he's talked about the song, and it's sort of like, if you've gone 20 years without something new, how are people going to take it? Especially since the music industry's changed. So to me, this is groundbreaking. This is like the Beatles as well. When they released, some of John Lennon's tracks as the Beatles, you just don't know how people are going to take it. Even Paul McCartney, I think, is a genius. And he was, he put his touches on the song, and he was like, you never know how people are going to receive things. It's like, well, anything that guy touches is gold. Anything that, that they do. But it's nerve-wracking. I can't imagine what it would be like to be him and to put out some new material. But a fantastic song, a great use of his, I don't want to say new voice, but sort of newer, deeper, used voice. It's just you always have to go down octaves. You can't hit them like you used to when you're younger. So I've been told. But I think this is wonderful. I really do not know specifically what it's about. I think it's actually about him turning the lights back on, like this meeting, turn the lights back on. That he could do it. Now, you can argue otherwise. I'd love to hear your take on it, but that's all I'm going to do right now. So let me know what you guys think. Sorry about the long hiatus, by the way. We've had a lot of snowstorms, and I've had a lot of work to do, like real, my regular work. So let me know what you think. Give it a thumbs up. Consider subscribing. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.